Good morning, students. Nowadays, we are studying the lesson Ranga's marriage, and in our previous video, we had known that the narrator had thought that Ranga would be a good husband for any girl, so he made up his mind right then that he would get Ranga married. But he was distressed to find that the boy, means the Ranga, had decided to remain a bachelor. And there is one another character in the story, Rama Rao. Rama Rao in the village, and he had a niece who was a pretty girl of 11 years, and her name was Ratna, and both her parents had died. Rama Rao had brought her to live with his family to Ratna. And she was from a big town, and she knew how to play beena and harmonium, and she was a good singer too. And narrator thought that Ranga was the most suitable boy for her, and Ratna was the most suitable bride for Ranga, and he decided to get married, to get Ranga and Ratna married. Um, so the next morning, he started his plan, and he went to the Rama Rao's house, and he said to Rama Rao's wife that send Ratna to fetch buttermilk from my house. The plan was he wanted to call Ratna in his home, and he wanted to meet Ranga and Ratna. So what happened after that, we will study in the next para. So move on the next para. Ratna came. It was a Friday, so she was wearing a grand sari. I told her to sit in my room and requested her to sing a song. Ratna came there to fetch a buttermilk from the narrator's home, and that day was the Friday, and she Ratna was wearing a sari then that day, and I told her to sit, and the narrator told Ratna to sit in her room and requested her to sing a song, because she was a singer, and her voice was very sweet, and she knew how to play veena and harmonium, means she had an education of music too. I sent for Ranga. The narrator said that he sent for Ranga. Sent for Ranga means he called Ranga too in his home. While she was singing the song Krishna Murti in front of my eyes, and this is the line of song, Krishna Murti in front of my eyes. Ranga reached the door, and Ranga also reached there. He stopped at a threshold. He did not want the singing to stop. And Ranga reached there at the doorstep. Threshold means the doorstep. He came there, and did not want the singing to stop. And when he reached there, he heard the sound of music, or he sound of a song. So he did not want the singing to stop, but was curious to see the singer. Carefully he peeped in. The light coming into the room was blocked. Ratna looked up, and seeing a stranger there, abruptly stopped. And then, when he came there, and he heard the song, a beautiful voice, he did not want to stop the song. So he stopped there, but he was curious to see the singer. He wanted to see the singer, because so the voice was so beautiful. And very carefully he peeped into the room, and when he peeped into the room, he came the midst of the light, which is coming from the door. So light coming into the room was blocked. because Ranga came there. And Ratna looked up and seeing a stranger there. When she see the stranger there, she suddenly she stopped. And suppose you buy the best quality of mango, you eat it slowly, savoring its peel, and before biting into a juicy flesh, you do not want to waste any part of it. And before you take another bite, the fruit slips out of your hand and falls to the ground. How do you feel? The narrator said that suppose you buy the best quality of mango. Suppose you have a best quality of mango and you liked that too much and you eat it slowly, savoring its peel, savoring in the enjoying its peel, and before biting a juicy flesh of the mango, and you do not want to waste any part of it because that is very sweet and you wanted that too much, and you wanted to enjoy that mango. Mm, and you take a bite, and before you take another bite, the fruit slips out. Suppose the fruit slips out of your hand and falls to the ground. How do you feel? The narrator wanted to show that feeling. Why? Because Ranga's face showed the same disappointment when the singing stopped. What a beautiful example the writer gave here. Um, Ranga's face showed the same disappointment as you have a disappointment when when your mango falls on the ground. The same disappointment Ranga showed in his face when singing stopped. You sent me for, he asked as he came in and sat on the chair. And he came and he sat on the chair. Ranga came there and Ranga sat on the chair. And he said that you sent for me, you called me. Ranga stood at a distance, her head lowered. Ranga repeatedly glanced at her. Once our eyes met and he looked very embarrassed. No one spoke for a long while. And Ratna stood up and she went at a distance, and her head lowered down to the ground. And Ranga repeatedly glanced at her, and Ranga was looking at her time to time. And when our eyes met, means when Ranga looked towards the narrator and the narrator looks towards Ranga, and their eyes met, he looked very embarrassed because he understood that someone was looking me, and because he was looking at the girl. So no one spoke for a long while. They stopped. It was my coming in that stopped the singing. Let me leave, Ranga said. And then the Ranga said, it was my coming in that stopped the singing. It is the reason, myself is the reason to stop the singing. And so it is my fault. So let me leave. He wanted to go. He said that let me leave. Words mere words. The fellow said he would leave, but did not make a move. How can one expect words to match actions in these days of Kali Yuga? Then the narrator said, words mere words. Words mere means only. Words only words. He said, let me leave, but he did not want to leave. The fellow said he would leave, but did not make a move. He did not stand up from there. He did not make a move from there. He only said, let me leave. So the narrator said, the words mere words, words only the words. How can one expect the word to match their action? In nowadays, in the Kali Yuga, there are four stage of time, and the four yugas there: Satyug, Treta Yuga, Dwapar Yuga, and Kali Yuga. So it is the time of Kali Yuga. So he said that in Kali Yuga, you cannot expect from the people to match their words and actions. What they speak, and so they did not, they say they did not do not do what they say. So there is not match words with actions in these days. So how can you expect Ranga to do this? Ranga only said that let me leave, but he did not make a move. Ratna ran inside, overcome by shyness, and she was shy girl, and she went inside the room. After a while, Ranga asked, "Who is that girl, Swami?" Um, After a while, after some time, Ranga asked, "Who is that girl, Swami? Swami, who is Swami here? Who is that inside?" Swami, Swami is the name of narrator. Narrator's name is Swami. So after some time, Ranga asked, "Who is that girl, Swami? Who's that inside?" The lion wanted to know. The he goat who had taken shelter in the temple replied, "Does it matter who I am? I am a poor animal who has already eaten 9 lions. I have vowed to eat one more. Tell me, are you male or female?" The lion fled the place in near, it seems. And in the next para, uh, who is that inside? Because Ranga asked who is that girl, who is that girl, and who is that inside. The narrator started here a short story, and that is a sarcastic story, and that is very that story is match with Ranga's behavior or Ranga's feeling. So he said that a lion wanted to know. A lion, there is a time when lion went to his den, to his cave's door, and he asked from outside, "Who is that inside?" Because he was hearing some sound came from inside the den, inside the cave, and he asked from outside, "Who is that inside?" Like Ranga wanted to know, and Ranga asked, "Who is that girl inside? Who is that inside?" So the lion wanted to ask, "Who is that inside?" The he goat, and there inside the cave, the goat was there. He goat, the male goat was there, and the male goat, he goat, who had taken shelter in the temple, replied. And in that cave or in that temple, there was a he goat, and he replied, "Does it matter who I am? Does it matter who I am? I am a poor animal who had already eaten nine lions, and I have vowed, I have decided to eat one more. And tell me, are you male or female?" I wanted to eat lions. I have eaten already 9 lions. The lion fled the place in fear, and lion frightened there to hear that it, and he fled away from there. It seems. So, why the narrator gave this story here? He clarified the next line. Like the he goat, I said. Like the he goat, because he goat had said that he goat had said that, "Does it matter who I am? Does it matter who I am?" And the here, like the he goat, I said, "What does it matter to either of us? Who is she?" He said the same like that. That the he goat said, "Does it matter uh, who I am? Does it matter who I am?" It's the same as the narrator said, "What does it matter to either of us, both of us, narrator and Ranga? Uh, what does it matter to both of them? Because um, who is she? I am already married and you are not to marrying kind," he said. "What does it matter to both of us that who is she? I am already married, and you did not want to marry. You do not want to marry because you want to remain bachelor. What does it matter? Who sees? Very hopefully, he asked, she's not married then? His voice did not betray his excitement, but I knew it was there. And very hopefully, he asked. He asked me, the Ranga asked. Ranga asked very hopefully that she is not married then? He asked. His voice did not betray his excitement. Betray. Betray means expose. So his voice did not expose his excitement, but I knew it was there. His voice did not show his excitement, but the narrator knew that some excitement was in his voice, and he was excited, and he wanted to know that is he married or not. She was married a year ago, the narrator said. Narrator said that she was a married years ago. Narrator told a lie because she was not married then, but he said that to see the excitement of narrator and to see the feeling of Ranga, to see the excitement or feeling of Ranga towards that girl, towards the Ratna, because he wanted to get them married. So, and the boy, the Ranga, was not ready to marry. So he wanted to meet them, and when they saw each other, so Ranga was excited about her, and he did not want to show his feelings and his excitement, but the narrator knew that there was excitement in his voice. So he wanted to see the feelings of Ranga, and so he told false that she was married a years ago. His face shriveled like a roasted brinjal. After a while, Ranga left, saying, I must go, I have work at my home. And then, when he heard that she was married, when Ranga heard that she was married, his face shriveled like a roasted brinjal. Shriveled means the wrinkled, shrunk. His face was shrunk in disappointment and like a roasted brinjal. The narrator gave here a beautiful example, that roasted brinjal, shrunk as a roasted brinjal. After a while, it means he was so sad that she was married, because it shows that he loved her and he wanted to marry with her. So he his face had shrunken then. And after a while, Ranga left, saying, I must go. And after some time, Ranga said that I must go and I have work at my home. And he went from there. I went to our Shastri in the next morning and told him, keep everything ready to read the stars. I will come later. I tutored him in all that I wanted him to say. And that according to the according to the narrator's plan, narrator went to the Shastri. Shastri means the Panditji and the temple. So he went to the Shastri the next morning and told him, keep everything ready to read the stars. And he told the Shastri to Panditji that keep everything ready to read the star. To read the stars means it is the astrology. It is the science of astrology that we can foretold about our future. Okay, so so to read the stars, I will come later. He said, the narrator said that I will come after some time. So you keep ready everything. I tutored him all that I wanted him to say. And then the narrator tutored him. Narrator told everything what the narrator want, and narrator tutored the Shastri everything he wanted to say. and what the narrator wanted to say to Ranga from the mouth of Shastri. He all fixed beforehand. He fixed the Shastri beforehand. What he wanted to say, Ranga, he told, or he told all these things from the Shastri. So he fixed the Shastri beforehand. And I found no change in Ranga when I met him after that afternoon. What's the matter? You seem to be lost in thoughts, I said. And when they met, when the narrator met with Ranga that afternoon, and he asked the Ranga, "What is the matter? You seem to be lost in thoughts. You are not in this world. You are lost in the another world. And what is the matter with you?" "Nothing, nothing wrong. Believe me," Ranga said. Ranga said, "Nothing, nothing wrong with me. Believe, a headache. Come, let's go and see a doctor." And Ranga said that there is a headache. "Come, let's go and see a doctor." And then the narrator said, "If you have a headache, so let's go to the doctor." "I have no headache. I am my usual self. Means I am fine. So I have no headache." Ranga said. "I went through the same thing when the process of choosing a girl for me was going on, but I don't think that could be a reason for your present condition." Then the narrator said that by looking your condition, I went through the same thing. I was in the same situation when the process of choosing a girl for me, for marrying. When the process of choosing a girl was going on with me, so my condition was the same as your condition now. But I don't think that could be a reason for your present condition, because you did not want to marry, because you do not want to marry. So it should not be that condition. Ranga stared at me. Ranga looked at me. "Come, let's go to see the Shastri," I suggested. And I suggested, then come and let's go to the Shastri, to the Panditji. We will find out whether Guru and Shani are favorable for you or not. So let's go to the Shastri and we will see whether Guru or Shani are favorable. Guru or Shani are the nakshatras in astrology, and we find that what is our future and what is our conditions in our future. So Guru or Shani, these are the nakshatra, and this is science of astrology. So Guru and Shanis are favorable for you or not, we will see. So let's go to the Shastri. Ranga accompanied me without any protest. Accompanied means followed. Ranga followed me. Ranga went with me to the Shastri without any protest. As soon as Shastri saw me, he exclaimed. And when Shastri saw me, he said in surprise, he said that, "What a surprise, Shyama. Haven't seen you for a long time." He said, Shastri was exclaimed with joy, and he said that, "What a surprise, Shyama." Shyama, who was Shyama? Shyama is the name of narrator, Swami Shyama. And what a surprise, Shyama. Haven't seen you for a long time. Shyama is none other than your servant, the narrator of this tale. And the narrator gave her the introduction of the Shyama. Shyama, who is Shyama? The narrator of this story. So when the Shastri said, "What a surprise, haven't seen you for a long time," I got angry and shouted, "What? Only this morning?" Shastri completed my sentence. "You finished all your work and are now free to visit me." And then I got angry and shouted, "What?" And narrator forget that what to say at that time, and foolishly he said that, "What? Only this morning?" He wanted to say only this morning I came there, but Shastri completed my sentence, and Shastri cleverly managed the situation, and he completed the narrator's sentence that you finished only this morning, you finished all your work and are now free to visit me. Is it right now? Had he not done so, I would have ruined our plan by bursting like grains that are kept in the sun to dry. He said that he forgot that what plan he had made and what he wanted to say. And he said that if the Shastri would not manage that, so their plan was ruined, like the grains ruined in the sun to dry. I was extremely careful of what I said afterwards. After that, the narrator was very careful, extremely careful. Okay, so it is the end of today's paragraph, and now it is the time of Hindi summary. And okay. तो इसमें हमने पढ़ लिया था कि नैरेटर किस तरह से दोनों को मिलवाना चाहता है, रंगा और रत्ना को, और वो रत्ना को अपने घर बुलाता है कुछ बटर मिल्क देने के लिए, और रंगा उसके घर आती है और उस दिन उसने साड़ी पहनी हुई है, और नैरेटर उससे रिक्वेस्ट करता है कि उसके रूम में बैठे और उसको गाना सुनाए, और वो गाना भी शुरू करती है, कृष्णा मूर्ति इन फ्रंट ऑफ माई आइज, ये गीत की लाइनें हैं। और तभी वहाँ रंगा भी आ जाता है, क्योंकि नैरेटर ने ही रंगा को भी बुला रखा है, वो दोनों को मिलवाना चाहता है। और रंगा जैसे ही गाने को सुनता है वो दरवाजे पे ही, डोर स्टेप पे ही रुक जाता है, और वो नहीं चाहता कि सिंगिंग जो है, गाना जो है वो रुके, लेकिन वो बहुत क्यूरियस है, ये जानना चाहता है कि ये सिंगर कौन है, ये इतनी स्वीट वॉइस में कौन गा रहा है, और वो आगे आ जाता है देखने के लिए, अंदर झांकता है। और जैसे ही वो झांकता है तो जो दरवाजे से लाइट आ रही है वो ब्लॉक होती है बीच में, और रत्ना तुरंत ऊपर देखती है और वो किसी स्ट्रेंजर को सामने पाती है और तुरंत अपना गाना रोक देती है। अब इस फीलिंग को कि रंगा को कैसा लगा उस समय जब गाना रुक गया, उसको राइटर एक एग्जाम्पल के द्वारा बता रहे हैं, और बहुत ही बेहतरीन एग्जाम्पल है कि मान लो आपके पास एक कोई अच्छी क्वालिटी का मैंगो है, आम है, और आप उसको बड़े इंजॉय करके उसको खाना चाहते हैं, उसको आपने उसके छिलके निकाले, उनको एंजॉय कर रहे हैं, और फिर उसका जो जूशी फ्लैश है उसको आपने एक बाइट ली है, और दूसरी बाइट आप लें उससे पहले ही वो मैंगो मान लो आपके हाथ से फिसल गया और ग्राउंड में गिर गया, तो आपको कैसा लगेगा? वो कहता है कि वही सेम डिसअपॉइंटमेंट रंगा के भी फेस पे थी जब गाना रुक गया। और फिर रंगा अंदर आया और अंदर चेयर पर बैठ गया और कहने लगा कि आपने मुझे बुलाया था। रंगा भी, रत्ना भी खड़ी हो गई, कुछ दूरी पर जा कर के खड़ी हो गई, उसका हेड नीचे ज़मीन की तरफ देखने लगी। वो एक शाय गर्ल थी, शर्माने वाली लड़की, और रंगा बार बार उसको देखे जा रहा था, और फिर वो नैरेटर की तरफ देख रहा था, और नैरेटर के साथ जैसी उसकी आंखें मिली, अर्थात उसको लग गया कि नैरेटर मुझे देख रहे हैं कि मैं बार बार लड़की को देख रहा हूँ, तो वो फिर एम्बेरस हो गया, नर्वस हो गया। थोड़ी देर तक सब चुप रहे, लेकिन उसके बाद रंगा ने कहा कि ये मेरे ही कारण गाना रुका है, मेरे आने से, इसलिए मैं चलता हूँ। लेकिन नैरेटर कहते हैं कि ये तो केवल वर्ड्स हैं, शब्द हैं, और वर्ड्स केवल वर्ड्स हैं। आजकल इस कलयुग में आप एक्सपेक्ट नहीं कर सकते, आप ये उम्मीद नहीं कर सकते कि किसी के वर्ड्स और एक्शन मैच करें। वर्ड्स और एक्शन मैच करने का मतलब कथनी और करनी एक जैसा होना, कि आदमी जैसा कहता है वैसा करता नहीं है इस कलयुग में, कहता कुछ है करता कुछ है। तो उसी तरह से नरेटर भी कह रहे हैं कि रंगा भी कह तो रहा है कि मैं जाता हूँ, मुझे जाना चाहिए, लेकिन वो जा नहीं रहा है, हिल भी नहीं रहा है वहाँ से, उठ भी नहीं रहा है, और कह रहा है मैं जाता हूँ, और जा ही नहीं रहा है। तो इस तरह से वो जाना चाहता नहीं है, लेकिन खाली बोल रहा है। तो रत्ना भी फिर अंदर चली गई, वो शर्मा गई और रूम के अंदर चली गई अंदर से। और तभी रंगा ने पूछा नैरेटर को कि ये लड़की कौन है, जो अंदर है लड़की, ये कौन है? अब नैरेटर यहाँ पर फिर एक कहानी सुनाते हैं और बहुत ही बेहतरीन एग्जाम्पल है इस चीज़ को समझाने के लिए। वो कहते हैं कि एक बार एक लॉयन अंदर था। लॉयन अपने टेम्पल के पास एक केव थी, उस केव के अंदर जाना चाहता था। अंदर एक गोट, एक बकरा बैठा हुआ था, और जैसे लॉयन को लगा कि अंदर कोई है तो उसने बाहर से ही पूछा कि हु इज़ दैट इनसाइड, अंदर कौन है। तो अंदर से ही गोट ने जब देखा कि लॉयन आ रहा है तो उसने सोचा कि अब ये तो मुझे खाएगा। तो ही गोट ने अंदर से ही कहा, गोट ने कि ये डज़ इट मैटर, क्या इससे क्या फ़र्क पड़ता है कि मैं कौन हूँ। मैं तो एक ऐसा एनिमल हूँ जो कि 9 लायंस को खा चुका हूँ, और मैंने अभी एक लायन और खाने की प्रतिज्ञा की हुई है। और आप बताओ, आप मेल हो कि फीमेल हो? अगर मेल हो तो मैं खाता हूँ अभी। लॉयन डर गया इस बात को सुन कर और भाग गया वहाँ से। तो वो क्यों कह रहे हैं ये स्टोरी इसलिए मिला रहे हैं, कह रहे हैं कि जैसे उस ही गोट ने कहा कि क्या फ़र्क पड़ता है कि मैं कौन हूँ, उसी तरह से नैरेटर ने भी कहा कि क्या फ़र्क पड़ता है कि ये लड़की कौन है। जब उसने पूछा कि ये लड़की कौन है, रंगा ने पूछा हु इज़ दैट गर्ल, ये लड़की कौन है, तो नैरेटर कहते हैं क्या फ़र्क पड़ता है कौन है, मैं तो ऑलरेडी मैरिड हूँ और तुम शादी करना नहीं चाहते हो, तो फिर लड़की के बारे में पूछने से फ़ायदा क्या है, वो कौन है क्या है, इससे क्या फ़र्क पड़ता है, क्यों पूछ रहे हो। ये रत्ना है, आप इसमें देख सकते हैं फ़ोटो में। रत्ना है, इधर ये दोनों बैठे हैं, और रत्ना खड़ी है अंदर। और बड़ी होपफुल्ली फिर रंगा ने कहा इज सी मैरिड, मतलब कि क्या ये शादीशुदा है, ये लड़की शादीशुदा है क्या। ना सी इज़ नॉट मैरिड देन, उसने पूछा कि अच्छा तो ये शादीशुदा नहीं है ना। हिज वॉइस डिड नॉट बिट्रे हिज एक्साइटमेंट, और उसकी आवाज़ में जो एक्साइटमेंट था उसको उसने शो नहीं होने दिया, एक्सपोज नहीं होने दिया, उसने छिपा दिया। और एक नॉर्मली ऐसे ही पूछने लगा कि अच्छा तो ये शादीशुदा नहीं है। लेकिन नैरेटर समझ गया कि एक्साइटमेंट अंदर ज़रूर है, ये छिपा रहा है लेकिन इसके अंदर एक्साइटमेंट है, ये जानना चाहता है उसके बारे में। तो नैरेटर ने ऐसे ही झूठ बोल दिया कि नहीं नहीं ये तो शादीशुदा है, ये तो 1 साल पहले इसकी शादी हो गई। अब जब जैसे ही रंगा ने ये सुना कि इसकी 1 साल पहले शादी हो गई, उसका चेहरा तो ऐसे सिकुड़ गया जैसे भुना हुआ बैंगन होता है, रोस्टेड ब्रिंजल। और रंगा फिर ये कहते हुए कि मुझे जाना है, मुझे घर पर काम है, और वो उठा और चल दिया। नैरेटर फिर शास्त्री के पास जाते हैं नेक्स्ट मॉर्निंग को। शास्त्री माने जो पंडित जी हैं मंदिर के, जो ज्योतिष विद्या भी जानते हैं, उनके पास नैरेटर जाते हैं और कहते हैं कि शास्त्री जी अपने सारे सामान को तैयार रखना, स्टार्स को रीड करने की तैयारी पूरी रखना, क्योंकि मैं बाद में आऊँगा। और नैरेटर ने शास्त्री को सब कुछ पहले ही समझा दिया कि उसको कहना क्या है, मतलब शास्त्री को फिक्स कर लिया पहले ही कि शास्त्री को क्या क्या बोलना है, ये शास्त्री को पहले ही पढ़ा दिया, समझा दिया, बता दिया कि मैं किसको लेके, रंगा को लेके आऊँगा और तुम्हें क्या क्या बोलना है, ये सब उसको पहले ही समझा दिया। और फिर जब उस आफ्टरनून को नैरेटर जो है रंगा के पास गए तो उनको कोई चेंज नज़र नहीं आया उसके मूड में, वो वैसे ही डिसअपॉइंटेड था। और क्योंकि उसको पता चल गया था कि वो लड़की तो शादीशुदा है। तो नैरेटर वहाँ गए और रंगा के पास, और कहते हैं व्हाट्स द मैटर, क्या मामला है भाई, तुम इतने परेशान क्यों हो, तुम इतने खोए खोए से क्यों हो। तो रंगा अपनी फीलिंग को छिपाने की कोशिश कर रहा था कि नथिंग नथिंग रॉन्ग, नहीं नहीं कुछ नहीं कुछ नहीं, सब कुछ ठीक है। तो नैरेटर कहते हैं कि हेडेक है क्या, तुम्हारे सिर दर्द है, अगर सिर दर्द है तो चलो डॉक्टर के पास चलते हैं। नैरेटर रंगा कहता है नहीं नहीं कोई हेडेक नहीं है, मैं ठीक हूँ। तो नैरेटर फिर ये कहते हैं कि भाई ऐसी कंडीशन तो मेरी तब हुई थी जब मेरी शादी की बात चल रही थी, मेरे लिए लड़की ढूंढने की बात चल रही थी, उस समय मेरी ये कंडीशन थी जो तुम्हारी इस समय है। लेकिन मुझको समझ में नहीं आ रहा कि तुम्हारी ये प्रेजेंट कंडीशन ऐसी क्यों है, क्योंकि तुम तो शादी करना ही नहीं चाहते, तुम तो बैचलर रहना चाहते हो, तो फिर तुम्हारी ऐसी कंडीशन क्यों हुई। रंगा फिर उनको देखने लगा नैरेटर की तरफ घूर के, और नैरेटर ने कहा कि चलो शास्त्री जी के पास चलते हैं, पंडित जी के पास चलते, और हम ये पता करेंगे कि गुरु और शनि तुम्हारे फेवरेबल हैं या नहीं है, मतलब जो नक्षत्र हैं गुरु शनि जो भी हैं तुम्हारी राशि में, तुम्हारी जन्मपत्री में, तुम्हारा फ्यूचर जानते हैं, चलो शास्त्री जी के पास जाते हैं, भविष्य पता करते हैं। कि जो ग्रह नक्षत्र की दशा है वो तुम्हारे प्रति ठीक है या नहीं है, कि क्या गड़बड़ है। रंगा भी बिना किसी प्रोटेस्ट के, बिना विरोध के तुरंत उनके साथ चला गया। और जैसे ही वो शास्त्री के पास गए तो शास्त्री ने बड़े आश्चर्य के साथ कहा कि अरे क्या सरप्राइज़ है, आश्चर्य है श्यामा, आज तुम इतने ही दिन बाद आए हो। अब यहाँ पर श्यामा वर्ड नया आया है, तो नैरेटर फिर क्लेरिफाई करता है कि श्यामा कौन है। श्यामा वही है, नैरेटर है, जो इस स्टोरी को सुना रहा है नैरेटर, वही श्यामा है। तो इस बात को सुनकर के नैरेटर जो है वो भूल गया कि उसने क्या फिक्स कर रखा है शास्त्री को। और वो ज़ोर से कहा नाराज़ होकर के, अरे क्या कहते हो, मैं इसी मॉर्निंग को तो। अब उसका सेंटेंस पूरा नहीं हुआ तब तक शास्त्री ने बात संभाल ली, और शास्त्री ने नैरेटर का सेंटेंस पूरा किया कि हाँ हाँ, इसी मॉर्निंग को तुमने अपना सारा काम निपटाया और फिर तुम मेरे पास आ गए हो ना, यही कहना चाहते हो। नैरेटर को तब समझ में आया कि अरे उसने क्या कर दिया था, उसने तो सारा प्लान ही ख़राब कर दिया था। जैसे चावल को अगर आप, ग्रेन्स को अगर आप धूप में रखो वो ख़राब हो जाते हैं, इसी तरह से तो उसका प्लान ही पूरा ख़त्म हो जाता। तो इस तरह से फिर उसके बाद नैरेटर बड़ा उसके बाद बहुत ही केयरफुल हो गया कि अपने वर्ड्स को, कि मुझे क्या बोलना है, उसका पूरा ध्यान आ गया। तो इस तरह से आज की ये वीडियो यहीं पर पूरी होती है। आगे की स्टोरी आपको नेक्स्ट वीडियो में बताएंगे। ओके, इसके बाद आपको कुछ क्वेश्चंस मिलेंगे, उनके आंसर आपने करने हैं। लेसन काफ़ी बड़ा है। ओके।